I'm not saying to light your money on fire. I'm just saying I really like this one. Welcome back everyone. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about splurge-worthy products that are actually worth the splurge. These are some of my favorite high-end or luxury products. I have beauty, I have skincare, I have body care in here, I have some hair care in here. So I just want to talk about the products that I feel like are really worth the price tag. And a lot of these products are ones that I have purchased myself with my own money. I do get quite a bit in PR since I am a full-time beauty content creator, but the majority of these are products that I have spent my own money on or that I have eventually repurchased if I've run out of something, so I can confidently say that these are worth the splurge. Of course, we'll have everything linked down below. I will also have them in the YouTube shopping button, including my makeup. This will be a get ready with me that's going up on my channel. I don't know if it's already up because I am doing some pre-filming because I'm going on vacation to Barbados, but my videos will be going up at some point. I'm gonna try to get ready with me on this look right here. But to jump into some of my favorite splurge-worthy products, okay, I'm trying to think of where I want to start. So maybe I will start with Sigma Beauty. They recently released their Cool Neutrals eyeshadow palette. This does retail for $52. It is a 14 pan palette. It does also come with a double-ended brush, and the palette does have a mirror as well. Now Sigma has one of my favorite eyeshadow formulas. That should be no secret if you have seen any video on my channel. I have loved the Sigma eyeshadow formula for years and years now. I am on their PR list now, so I did get the Cool Neutrals sent over to me. I continually say if I did not get PR from them, I would repurchase the palettes that like the color stories calls out to me, and definitely this color story calls out to me so much with the Sigma Beauty Cool Neutrals. I love that it's cool toned while still having a couple of the warm tones mixed in here, because I just feel like it's such a great, I was gonna say companion palette, but that's not it. Like I feel like all of the shades, like they just all work so well together. And Simone, the founder, described this palette as she made it in duos. So you can do like a matte shade with a shimmer. And for me and for my particular makeup styles, I love the way that that's laid out. I'm a very simple eyeshadow girl, especially these days. Like right now, I just have one eyeshadow on my eyes and that is all. So I love the layout of this palette. And again, the Sigma formula has been a favorite of mine for such a long time. I talk about my favorite eyeshadow formulas, and like in my top 3, I always mention the ones from Sigma Beauty. So their palettes can be a little bit more of a higher price tag, but I highly, highly recommend them, and I've been loving the Cool Neutrals. It also should come to no surprise that I'm going to include the Dior Rosy Glow blushes in here. So these do retail for $40, but these blushes are phenomenal. I've purchased both of these myself. I first purchased the one in pink. This was going viral everywhere. You know, everyone loved the Dior Rosy Glow, and I was like, okay, I was trying to find it. It kept selling out. Finally found it one time at Sephora. I'm pretty sure I paid full price for it as well. I don't think there was a sale going on. I think I walked in and there was one left, and I was like, I should buy it. It's beautiful. I love the one in pink because it's a lot less harsh looking on the skin. To me, this looks kind of like a fluorescent pink, and I'm like, is that really gonna work for me? But definitely when I put it onto my cheeks, it's much more natural looking. But these blushes just stay. These are my longest wearing blushes. So if that is something that's a concern of yours, you feel like your blush is always fading too fast, the Dior blushes are going to last so long. I love them so much, I ended up purchasing a second shade. Listen, I'm not a big blush girly. I say it all the time. Like, I wear blush and I like blush, but blush isn't one of those products that I'm like, I absolutely need to make sure, like if I forget my blush, I'm fine. If I forget my bronzer, I'm like, if I forget my mascara, I'm like, but blush, like I forget my blush and I'm like, I just really can't wait to watch back that rendition of my facial expressions. But I also purchased this one in Rosewood, and this is beautiful, and it's a little bit more of a, you know, darker tone blush, of course. And even though right now that it's spring, I mean, in Las Vegas it's 92 degrees right now, so like it's summer right now, and I feel like I keep waiting for myself to switch over and go to the pink since it's lighter, but I just can't give this one up yet. Like, I am still loving the one in Rosewood. I think that it's beautiful. Again, I love the packaging on these. Feel a little bit more luxe, you know, and they even have a little mirror in them. And again, I'm surprised that I purchased a second shade of the blush. That's not something that I do very often. So I think that really says a lot about these. Going over into some skincare, I really wanted to talk about this one from Drunk Elephant, because I don't think I've reviewed it yet or like mentioned it at all on my channel. I don't do a lot of like skincare heavy focused videos, But this is from Drunk Elephant, their Bouncy Bright Facial Mask. It says to correct and clarify, has 10% azelaic acid, 1% salicylic acid, and triple antioxidant brightening complex. Now this one retails for $69. So this is not an inexpensive product. And Drunk Elephant, they are a skincare brand that I've been using and trying consistently for many years. I've repurchased a lot of products from them, and they're ones that I have recommended. Now for me, when it comes to Drunk Elephant, I feel like when they have those really kind of standout products, those are the ones that I tend to recommend, you know, versus like, I don't know, some of their like regular like moisturizers or serums that I don't feel like have like an oomph or like a wow factor to them. This one I really think does. Now I do deal with hormonal acne. I have PCOS and I can struggle with hormonal breakouts. I do have more dry skin and more sensitive skin. I'm also 37, so don't have the most youthful skin, but I also don't have the most mature skin. The ingredient that had been recommended to me quite a bit and I'm seeing pop up quite a bit was azelaic acid to help with acne and scarring and things like that. So when I saw that this mask included azelaic acid, I did get this in PR and I thought, okay, I'm gonna start to incorporate it into my routine, you know, a couple nights a week and see what I think. This is one of those that when I put it on my skin just, it's an instant thing. It instantly feels softer and smoother, and it almost like when you put it on, it almost looks a little bit brighter. Now this is something that I tend to wear at night, so this is in my PM routine. Again, a couple nights a week. It's not something that I usually do on back-to-back nights, but a couple times a week I will put this on my skin. And again, when I wake up in the morning and I go to like, I just splash water on my face in the morning usually and then put sunscreen on. It's like the sunscreen just glides over my skin in a different way. This is one I've been using this consistently for probably 2 months, if not a little bit more than that. And it's one of those where I spend the night with my friends quite a bit, whether I'm staying at Ashley's place or I have a couple friends up around Las Vegas. If I'm like out and about, for me, it's just like, it's easier for me to stay like in my friends' guest rooms. I don't really like being in my apartment by myself all that much. And this is one that I will always pack in my overnight bag and in my skincare bag because I continually want to have this. So I think this has done really nice things for my skin. It's what I'm going to continue to use. And this could be something if you do have some trouble skin. Their Bouncy Bright Facial Mask could be one to look into. Hair care product that I wanted to touch on, I don't necessarily think this is like luxury, but quite honestly, like I've just been wanting to talk about this product, and I feel like I've mentioned it before, but I remember in my last favorites video, I was like, oh, I should have talked about that one, and I totally forgot to. And this is from Color Wow, and this is their Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. And a reason why I thought of this too was because the other day, Ashley texted me and was like, she was like, oh, you should really try this, you know, the spray for your hair. And I was like, wait, I love this. I actually, as I'm holding this up, I have like this much left. I just got out of the shower, and when I used it today, I was like trying like to pump it so hard into my hair. This is one that I need to repurchase ASAP because I feel like I'm gonna, I was gonna take this to Barbados with me because this helps with frizz so much, and I go to Barbados, but I'm definitely gonna run out of it. But I just kind of feel like in Barbados, I'm always gonna have my hair up. Like my kitsch scrunchies are gonna be coming in clutch for me on my Barbados trip, because when I go to places that have high humidity, and especially if I'm like bouncing in and out of pools and things like that, I basically always have my hair either in braids or up. So, but I do need to repurchase this. But like I said, from Color Wow, their Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. This one retails for $28. So basically everything in this video is like 30-ish and up, I would say. So this is, besides I have a single shadow, which, you know, there's that. But this is one of the less expensive products that I'm going to be talking about. But this has gotten so much hype. I bought it myself because I was hearing everybody talk about it. I know my friend Risa does makeup. I feel like we were in California or something, and she was talking about it, and I was like, I have to find it. I think it was sold out at Ulta. Like we went into an Ulta trying to find it, and it was sold out, and I was like, okay. But this is really something that helps with frizz. It helps just make my hair look better. My hair just looks better when I use this. And sometimes when I first get into a new routine or I'm using a new product, I can kind of forget, so I can be a little bit sporadic with it. And I remember there was a time where I was using this really consistently, and I was like, yeah, my hair be looking good. And then I forgot it one time, and I don't even know why. Like, I don't know why I forgot it. For whatever reason, I think maybe I had like another like after shower product that I was using, and I just completely slipped and forgot to use this one. And I remember I kept thinking, like even like the next day, I was like, why does my hair look so different? And why does it like it almost like feels different. And then I was talking to Ashley and Katie about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to use my Color Wow. And that just kind of showed me that it actually does make a difference on my hair. I could notice the way it felt. I could notice the way that it looked. I was like, oh wow, that stuff really is working, huh? So with this one, I spray it after I get out of the shower, and you do want to make sure to blow dry it. I was actually talking to a hairstylist, and she said with this one, you really want to use a lot of product. That's what she told me. She said you really want to like almost like saturate your hair in this product, leave it sit for a little bit, and then you blow dry it so you can activate the spray. So I feel like even with being told that and feeling like I use a lot of product on my hair, it's taken me a good while to get through this one. This is 6.7 fluid ounces. I don't know. I guess maybe this size is a different cost. Ooh, I don't know. I just Googled it on Ulta, but I guess I didn't pay attention to the sizes. Maybe this is a bigger size. Hold on. I thought my phone was charging in the other room. It's literally right in front of me. Let me look. Okay, for the one that is 6.7, nope, 6.7 ounces is $28. There's a mini for $12 if you wanted to like try it out. And then the value size is $58, and that is 16.9 fluid ounces. Wow, so that's a big daddy. $28, and for how long this lasts and for how much I use on my hair, I really don't think that's a bad price for that one. So again, I just wanted to sneak this into any one of my review videos to tell you how much I love it. I'm almost done with it. You're probably gonna see it in my next empties video as well, but I'm not a big hair care girly. Like I'm trying to be, and I've been on this hair journey, but I'm not super like well versed in hair care products, and I don't really know like the best of the best, but I will say the Color Wow is one that I do not go without, and I would definitely recommend that one. Switching back over to some beauty products, this is something that I've talked about this lip product for a very long time, but I love it so much, and it's $42 for this lip balm, and that's a lot, but it's so beautiful, and when I wear it, I feel some type of way. It is from YSL, and it's their Candy Lip Glaze. When I watch videos that talk about like splurge-worthy items, luxury makeup that's worth it, I almost always see these lip balms mentioned, and I get it. I really do get it. My favorite shade is in 02. It's more of a clear balm. It's like a little bit pinky here. It's just more of your clear balm, but I don't know how this transforms your lips, but it's like a Your Lips But Better. I like to use it with a lighter lip liner, maybe like a Natasha Denona My Dream lip liner, that really light pink, something along those lines. And then I put this gloss on top, and it's a My Lips But Better color, and then it just makes my lips look juicy. It makes my lips look a little bit fuller. I just got done doing a review video where I was talking about my absolute hatred of plumping glosses. I love that this still gives you a plumper look without any sort of like tingly feeling, nothing like that. It just makes your lips look so good. I love the packaging. It feels very luxe. I mean, you'd be pulling out the YSL Candy Lip Glaze, and people be like, ooh, what's that lip balm, girl? And you're like, oh, it's the Candy Lip Glaze. I love the name. Like, these lip balms are just a vibe, and I feel like if I ever do videos talking about, again, like luxury makeup, anything like that, I always have to mention those ones from YSL. On the flip side, again, these lip products that I've been talking about for years and years, maybe you're new to my channel. I know shorts are definitely being pushed a lot right now, so I'm trying to do more YouTube shorts, and I know I have a new audience coming in from those, so welcome everybody. If you don't know me, my name is Samantha. One of my best friends is Charlotte Tilbury. I call her Char, and I love her lipsticks. That is a joke. Charlotte Tilbury has no idea who I am, but I love her makeup line so much, and I love her lipsticks so much. I especially love her Matte Revolution lipsticks. I have bought so many of these on my own. I think maybe I've gotten like one or two like regulars in PR, like regular lipsticks in PR. I have gotten her collection of like the Hot Lips too. Like I received that in PR, but these, I just recently purchased the one in Hollywood Vixen. I got this in the last Sephora sale, and it's so freaking stunning. Like if you are looking for a beautiful red lip, look no farther than Hollywood Vixen, because are you joking? This lip color is stunning. It makes your lips look even whiter. It's so beautiful. The first lipstick, I honestly just grabbed a bunch of them. So I have Runway, Royalty, and Supermodel here. Like I just grabbed out a few of them because I probably have like 8, 9, 10 lipsticks from Charlotte Tilbury, and I love them. I will continue to buy them. I will continue to repurchase them. Very Victoria is an absolute favorite of mine. Hollywood Vixen is a new favorite of mine. It's a red that I keep wearing. It's so stunning. I do think I want to take this to Barbados with me, even though I don't wear a lot of makeup on vacations. I'm usually just, you know, there for the vibes, but I just feel like very natural makeup, just some like mascara, like a tinted sunscreen, and a red lip with my hair pulled back. I just think that would be a mood. I just think that would be a mood. So I really should pack. This is my third video that I'm filming today. I think that I should probably pack after this and think about what I'm bringing for makeup, and I'm really considering bringing Hollywood Vixen. If I didn't say, the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks are $35, so definitely, you know, a little bit more expensive, but to me, they're some of my favorites. I love her lip liners. They're just definitely worth it. Another one of my close personal friends is Natasha Denona. So I love the Natasha Denona palettes. I buy all of these. I am an affiliate with Natasha. My code is Samantha March if you ever want a discount on her website, but I don't get PR from her. So I have bought these palettes and I love them. These three palettes are basically always out for me. They're either in my on-the-go makeup bag, or they're just out on my vanity. They're out on my my bathroom vanity as well, my makeup vanity that I have in front of me. One is the Retro palette. This has been a favorite of mine since it came out. I mean, I love the Natasha Denona formula. It's Natasha Denona, Sigma Beauty, and then Oden's Eye. I'm actually going to talk about Oden's Eye next. So those are my favorite formulas. The Glam Face and Eye palette, love this one. Love that we have eyeshadows, the blush, and the highlight. And then also the Hyper Natural Face palette is one of her newer releases. I use this all of the freaking time. This is one of my like dirtiest looking palettes, and I am very light-handed. I don't use and abuse my makeup, but look, like, I don't even know if you can see the mirror. It just has like pigment all over it. You have the eyeshadows, you have bronzer, you have blush. I reach for this palette all of the time. This is definitely coming to Barbados with me because it just has everything that I need in here, and it's so freaking stunning. I love her cheek products. I love the Natasha lip products. The eyeshadow palettes, they kind of vary in price depending on what they are. Usually it's somewhere around like $69 for a palette this size for the Retro. So, you know, a little bit of a higher price point with the eyeshadow palettes, but my favorite formula. I continue to buy these. I continue to recommend them and love them. And like I said, these three, they're just always out and ready to be used. And like I said, I was also going to talk about Oden's Eye. So they just came out with a bunch of new singles, and these singles are so freaking nice. So they retail for $14.90, which can be a little bit higher for a single. You know, I know at one point like the ColourPop singles were like $5 and maybe like $7. So indie makeup can tend to be a little bit more of a higher price tag. And you know, as a small business owner myself, that just is what it is. You know, sometimes we're just at the mercy of what it costs to produce makeup and all the other behind the scenes that happens. But I will say, the Oden's Eye eyeshadow formula, I love so much. I love so many of the palettes. Like I said, Natasha, Sigma, Oden's Eye, those have, to me, some of just the highest quality eyeshadow formulas that are out there. And these single shadows that they released are so beautiful. I was using the shade Lily Lily's the one that I go to when, I want to say for when I want something like more chill on my eyes. I don't even know if that makes any sense. This is a beautiful multi-chrome that's like, oh my gosh. Isn't that just so pretty? But put this all over your eye and then just like mascara, maybe like a little powder eyeliner, and you're good to go. And it's so freaking stunning. Or if I want like a little bit more pizzazz and a little bit more sparkle on my eyes, I've been going with the shade Soul. I've been wearing this one so much recently. I just apply these with my fingers and they're so stunning. And Soul has so much, look at that, so much like sparkle and shine to it. They're so stunning. These single shadows have really impressed me. These two I keep going back to so much. I do have a discount code with Oden's Eye, which is Samantha, and I just think these shadows are so freaking stunning, and these are the two that I keep reaching for the most. Another single shadow that I love so much, and I don't even know if I've ever talked about this one on I feel like maybe there was like one video that I've talked about this, and I'm like, why do I not talk about this more? Because it's so beautiful. Ashley is also a really big fan of these eyeshadows, which always made me laugh. She's not a big, not that she's not a big makeup girly, but she's, you know, she's not someone who's watched beauty YouTube before. She's now in beauty YouTube. And in some of my videos, we did a Q&A with us recently. If you haven't seen it, we do a get ready with me answering some of your questions on our friendship, you know, having more confidence, body positivity, making friends in your 30s, all these kinds of questions that you guys had that were so great. This was one that I gave to her when we had the Creators and Friends events holiday party in Vegas last year, because her and Katie helped me put together these goodie bags. And by helped me, I mean they put together the goodie bags all by themselves while I was off hosting another event. So I gave them the products that we were gifted from the brands to put into the goodie bags, and she was like, this eyeshadow is so good. I'm like, yes it is. So this is, have I even said it? This is from Surratt Beauty. This is one of their Souffle eyeshadows in Grado, I think is how you pronounce it. This is like such an interesting texture. Like when you touch it, it really is like souffle, like mousse, like it bounces back. But all I have to do is like tap my finger a little bit in there, and then it's like wet feeling and moussey feeling, and I don't know, it's like, it's such an interesting feeling eyeshadow, but it's just beautiful. And it's one of those perfect like one and done eyeshadows. I was gonna say smear. I just put this all over my eyelid and I'm good to go. Add on some mascara. I really like this shade too because it's kind of like that deep, like bronzy type of shade, and it works so well. It stays. I don't have any issues with it creasing. I think someone asked me that about the Oden's eye as well. I don't really have issues with my eyeshadow creasing just in general. I have pretty dry eyelids, I guess I would say, but I don't do anything particularly groundbreaking with my eyeshadow routine. Like I usually do concealer on my eyes and then some of my loose translucent powder, and then I'm good to go. So it's just not something that I really struggle with. So I don't have any issues with this creasing, but again, it's one of those beautiful like one and done eyeshadows. So easy to use. It does retail for $48. So again, I'm not telling you to like light your money on fire. I'm just telling you that I really like this product. All right, and then lastly, I have a body care product, and I think I just put this in like my most recent favorites video, but I was like, I don't care, I'm gonna tell you again because I love this product so much. I just got out of the shower before I started filming and I used it again. It's from City Beauty, the Invisicrate Body Balm. Listen, this retails for $67. It's a very expensive body balm. I first got it in PR and I've repurchased it like 2 or 3 times now for myself. I got this one most recently at Creators and Friends events because City Beauty was our bathroom sponsor, and I was like, thank you so much. I clearly love it. I go through these all the time. It is just like a silky smooth body moisturizer, and it, like when I put it on, like it makes my skin almost look like wet. It's so beautiful. It's so hydrating. I live in the desert. I can deal with dry skin, and this is just the best body balm that I have tried. I've talked about it for a couple of years now, and it's interesting to me because I am one of the founders of Creators and Friends events. So when we got back from New Orleans, I started to watch everybody's content that was coming out from the trip, you know, their vlogs, their hauls, their review videos, favorites videos, and I cannot stop seeing about the City Beauty body balm. I think it was just one of Kaki's videos that I watched recently and she was talking about it, and I was like, I know, like everyone hypes up this body balm now, and I'm so glad so many more creators got to try it out because it's one of my favorites and I think that it's great. I do have a discount code with City Beauty, which is Samantha M. So if you want to take some money off, because again, these are splurge worthy items, but they're worth the splurge. But if you can get them with a discount code, it's even better. So those are the products that I wanted to share with you today. I would love to know some of your splurge worthy items in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.